How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Riley here, and today, yet again, yes, we are bringing you guys another brand new video here on my channel. Now, before I start off anything, I just want to say that I am coming down with a cold. I'm slightly sick in the recent couple of days, so if I do ever sound like I'm not as into it as I usually am, or my voice just sounds a little bit different going throughout this video, that is the reason why, and I just want to apologize for that right now. But regardless of that fact, I'm coming at you guys with another brand new video. Yes, I'm still trying to get brand new videos out for you guys every single week. About 2 to 3 a week is the goal I'm going for right now. The recent support on all of my content has meant the world, and I just want to say I appreciate that a ton from each and every one of you. But today's video topic is actually going to be pertaining more towards college basketball, as we are looking into how Zion Williamson has already changed the NBA drastically forever. But before I get any further into this topic of the video, if you guys are new viewers or you are returning viewers from a different video and have not done so yet, please, I highly encourage you to go down below and subscribe to the channel. It's free, it's easy, and it just gets you guys my content that much quicker. Why wouldn't you want to get my content as soon as you possibly can? Trust me, you won't regret it. But after saying that, without further ado, we are going to dive into how Zion Williamson has already drastically changed the NBA forever, and he hasn't even got to it yet. All right, so if you guys are oblivious to news pertaining around basketball in general, college, high school, or even NBA, and you somehow did not see this yet, I really don't know what to tell you. But recently, just 36 seconds into the Duke, North Carolina game in Duke, Zion Williamson actually blew through his shoe and suffered a knee injury in the process. As you can clearly see from the highlights I'm rolling in the background, you can see what happened. It's actually something that we have, like, literally never seen before. I know Manu Ginobili did a similar thing in the recent past in the NBA. For any of you who do want to argue me on that, trust me, I remember it. I know what you're talking about. But still, this is something that's very rare and something that almost never happens. Some people are just going to say, oh, you know what? It's a freak event. Let's move on. Things happen like that. But no, if you dive into the detail and what has happened because of this injury, Zion Williamson, with this one simple injury, has changed the landscape of the NBA, honestly, probably for a very long time, if not forever. Because with Zion Williamson suffering this injury, it has brought up a wide range of discussions concerning if he should sit out for the remainder of the college basketball season to prepare himself for the NBA draft and make sure he does not get hurt again. And along with all of the debates on if Zion Williamson should play the remainder of the season, and also with this Zion Williamson injury, the NBA has gone into full-on panic mode regarding their one-and-done rule that is currently in place, that was put into place about a decade ago. And once again, as it was before in the NBA one-and-done rule in college will probably be demolished within the next couple of seasons, all because of one freak accident that happened to one of the biggest prospects that college basketball has ever seen. I was actually watching this live when the freak injury actually happened. I was actually waiting all day to watch this game because, I mean, what gets better than a Duke and North Carolina rivalry? It is honestly one of the biggest rivalries in sports. If any of you guys didn't know, I'm sure most of you watching this video do. But it's just crazy to think about watching the first just minute of that game. You saw NBA history change forever in just an instant. Just one player had to do it. One freak accident on the court in one of the biggest games of the season resulted in the NBA landscape changing forever. Because after this freak injury happening to the biggest prospect going into the 2019 NBA draft, the NBA kicked it into high gear and they realized that they need to get rid of this one and done rule as soon as possible. And I honestly could not agree more with them doing this. If you guys did not know, previously, just about a couple days after Zion Williamson suffered this injury, the NBA put in a proposal to banish the age limit of 19 in the NBA draft and restore it to just 18 years old. And with this, I'm actually really excited to see what prospects are going to come straight out of high school and test themselves in the NBA draft for years and even decades to come if this rule stays in place, which I'm hoping it does. Because honestly, there is a few reasons why I would think about it that the one and done rule is almost pointless in my opinion. The first reason of why I think this is just stupid to have a one and done rule for the NBA draft is simply because you are having these high school prospects who know they could be making the big bucks and they could be developing and proving themselves in the NBA, like per se Zion Williamson. And with them already being NBA ready, the NBA is forcing them to either go play at college for free for 1 year at least, or go play overseas like per se Luka Doncic did recently. Which, getting to the main point of my first reason, is simply because you have these huge college prospects like Zion Williamson. Take, for example, the UNC Duke game last week that we are discussing mainly. The average secondary sale price for that game for a ticket, the average price was $2,600. $2,600 per seat to fill up an entire Duke basketball court, and you're telling me that not a single player on that court was getting revenue in the process from. They were playing out on that court for free. They were not making a single penny of what was generated, and that, in my opinion, is enough for, if I were a high school basketball prospect, to go straight to the NBA. Like, I'm not saying that a ton of players that are coming out of high school are going to be NBA ready right away. There's only going to be a select few of them, or maybe even just one in every draft class. But in Zion Williamson's shoes, the dude was a senior in high school, and he is already potentially like one of the heaviest and biggest players the NBA could have to offer when he was a senior in high school. Like, in that situation, there's just no reason why you should not be able to let Zion Williamson decide for himself and go straight to the NBA. There's no reason that he should be held back because of that. And now moving on to the second reason of why I think the one and done rule is pointless is because some people make the argument like, get some education under these kids' belts, make them go to school for at least 1 year to get some education if the NBA doesn't work out. But I mean, come on, you got to think about it. When you are a top prospect in college, you're one of the better players in the nation that is going into the NBA draft just after 1 year of college. You can't be serious that 1 year of gen eds at a university around the United States is going to make a drastic impact on their education if the NBA per se does not work out for them. I mean, don't get me wrong, if they stay 2 to 4 years, yes, that education can play a role in their future if the NBA career does not work out. But you got to be kidding me on that. Just a 1 year of general education for the first year of college and then going straight into the NBA draft. Like, yeah, it does something for your education, but trust me, in my opinion, it doesn't do a whole lot. Again, that's just my opinion. If you guys have any different opinions about this topic, please don't be afraid to leave comments down below. I love to hear what you guys have to say about every topic of my videos. But yeah, simply putting it, it's just crazy to think that just about a little over a week ago, we saw NBA history be changed forever because of one simple college prospect have a freak accident. I shouldn't say simple college prospect because this guy, Zion Williamson, is one of the biggest prospects we've ever had going into an NBA draft, honestly, in like NBA history. He is most certainly the most hyped prospect since LeBron James. You cannot fight me on that. I mean, again, trust me, if you want to, please, the comments are open. Please fight me if there was a bigger college prospect or high school prospect than Zion Williamson since LeBron James. Please let me know. But with the social media era we're in today, with everything and how you can watch this kid, it's just remarkable the amount of noise that Zion Williamson has made around the basketball culture of the world, simply just being a 19-year-old at the time. And I actually have no idea how many people around the world were watching the UNC Duke game at that time, because like I said, it was one of the most hyped up college basketball games of all time, and you saw one of the biggest prospects for the NBA that they have ever seen go down in a matter of 36 seconds into the game because of a freak accident with a shoe. So yeah, basically the main point of this video was I just wanted to get the point across that this injury is going to play a lot larger role down the road than what most people would come to think. Because you also can't tell me that a bunch of high school players that are top prospects around the country, you can't tell me they weren't watching this video and instantly responded by saying, wow, I don't want to get hurt in college when I'm playing for free, when I could just be playing in the NBA or in a league that I will get paid in before I make it there. Like, as soon as this injury happened in the game, you saw tweets rolling out from superstars everywhere. You had Luka Doncic tweeting, go play in Europe. You had Donovan Mitchell tweeting, just the fact that these guys aren't making a single penny from this revenue game is just ridiculous. And then he added the NCAA in that tweet. And thankfully it wasn't worse than what it actually was, because we all know a fall like that could end up a lot worse than what it did with just a mild knee sprain with Zion. But thankfully Zion is not hurt. We are pretty sure that he will be returning to play for Duke for the remainder of the season very soon, and will eventually be making his drastic impact on the NBA that everyone is waiting for and that we have not seen in a very long time. But yeah, after saying that final note, I think that's going to mark the end of the video here today. Once again, I'm really hoping you guys did enjoy the content. If you did in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to go down below and slap a like on it. Once again, you guys know this. It means the world to me when you guys show your support on my content. It just pushes me and drives me to make brand new videos for you guys every single week. But after saying that, I think that's all I have to say for this video. So once again, make sure to subscribe if you are new. But on that note, I thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. You mean the world to me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!